The situation with Tiffany Henyard is getting worse, and I'm here to get my money based on her because it's my birthday probably today or tomorrow, I'm not sure. And so I need to get a new wig, and the way I'm gonna do it is basically off of Tiffany Henyard because she ain't gotta be the only one having a new weave, and I'm gonna be over here bald-headed as hell. I don't like that, I don't appreciate it. So let your boy grift. So basically, shout out to the Lansing Journal. They put out some interesting clips of what happened at the last Thornton Township meeting. Now I've seen some of these clips out there, but they were not really able to be listened to, but we're gonna listen to some right now. And just in case you didn't know, Tiffany Henyard is not only the mayor of Dalton, Tiffany Henyard is also the Thornton Township supervisor. So Thornton Township is about 17 cities inside of one big district, whereas Dalton is just one city, okay? So she was trying to get this referendum passed just a few weeks ago.
Hey, it's the election going on. For those that don't know, please get out and vote. The election is tomorrow, Tuesday, and it starts at 6 a.m. until 7 p.m. So make sure you get out and cast your vote, because believe it or not, your vote do matter. So make sure you go and punch this Democrat ticket that I'm going to show you, okay? Next, the one that I'm really big on, mental health. Mental health is huge. A lot of people don't like to talk about that, and I'm saying support the mental health referendum on the ballot.
But as you know, this happened.
One issue that represents a relatively small group of people in the south suburbs is a tax to support new mental health services to be offered by Thornton Township. It would have added about $42 to a $100,000 home. Not too controversial, right? But it is in this case because Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard has faced an onslaught of criticism after our reporting on her lavish spending on first-class travel, meals at high-end restaurants, and claims that she retaliates against her critics. In fact, this tax that was on the ballot to support mental health services, 11 of 17 South suburban mayors came out against it. They essentially said, vote no, we don't trust what Tiffany Henyard will do with the money.
Okay, and apparently people listen because look at this. This is the result tonight from that. 38% of the people voted yes, but the 62%, that's what counts, voting no, saying they do not support that referendum for Thornton Township mental health tax.
That's right, it failed. Not failed, sorry, Tiffany. Try again next time. So once it failed, she insulted the people by saying this.
And as it relates to the referendum question, the thing that the gentleman spoke about, it's a shame that people are so brainwashed, hoodwinked, and led astray that they will sit here and say, oh, I'm glad we voted down. That's a shame. I feel bad for you. You should be ashamed that you are sitting here commending something that we need for our black and brown communities. When you guys come here to Thornton Township, you asked me to help you with mental illness. We still have that. I don't care what nobody told y'all. It still exists here at Thornton Township. Just because certain people that weren't doing their job or that were just sitting here, what they call ghost payroll, don't work here no longer, does not mean we do not offer those services to Thornton Township residents. We do. Prime example, case and stuff. We had an incident with Calumet City, the Chargers, the football team. They went to a game. A whole shooting happened right in front of our kids' eyes. Guess who they called? It wasn't the mayor. It wasn't any of the mayors, for that matter, that signed that letter saying don't vote for mental illness. They called who? Supervisor Tiffany Henyard.
So now we're going to have an opportunity to hear some of these people clap back. And I'm really going to focus on one person here, which this is going to be so incredible, right? Let's check out this brother here.
Gardis Watts, 12745 South Park Avenue, South Holland, Illinois. Greetings, moderator, Madam Supervisor, trustees, administrators, and residents. Once again, this administration seems not to care about the dissatisfaction the people of this township has against the supervisor and her staunch opponents. You would have thought that voting down the health referendum for a second time would have made the message clear to this administration.
No, it wouldn't, because she's dumb as hell.
But yet the supervisor had made it clear in her own mind in the last meeting that we are the ones that are wrong. We have been called brainwashed, hoodwinked, and led astray.
Wait a minute, go back. Do you see her shaking her head agreeing with that? Yeah, that's right. Go back and show that part. Just show her shaking her head. How trifling is that? After you insult people that put you in a position and you have the unmitigated gall to feel like you have the nerve. Yeah, that's right. I said it with that toe bag weave.
Old enough to talk to residents that live and vote here as if they were subjects under her rule.
Huh.
No, Madam Supervisor, we are not brainwashed. We are fed up.
Hello.
Nobody said that we didn't think mental health was important. We just don't trust you to fix it.
Thank you.
Now, hold on. Before we get back, let's check out what one of the trustees said the same thing about this, Mr. Chris Gonzalez.
Well, as far as the referendum goes, this is the second time it's being tried.
That's right.
It failed the first time. But I think, a lot of people have been talking about the tax increase. And I'm a person, obviously, I'm not for, generally a tax increase. Sometimes, let's face it, it might be necessary or something like that.
Yeah.
But to the point, exactly, the township actually had in the past already a mental health program going that was actually basically dismantled.
So as you guys heard, he said the same thing. The other guy, he just said it a little bit more nice. Let's continue.
Now, in the last township meeting, we talked about this township still having a mental health service. I just asked about the budget, and I didn't get a clear answer.
No.
Can you provide the name of the person who leads this program?
No.
No.
Next question. Are they qualified to be mental health service providers?
Somebody have answers? It's questions and comments.
So point the arrow at this white lady with the microphone. That lady is going to be very important very soon, okay? Because you may not know who she is, but I do. The guy wants Tiffany Henyard to answer the question, but she doesn't want to answer it. So watch what happens.
Mental health service providers.
Somebody have answers? It's questions and comments.
I'm gonna clear it up one more time.
Questions and comments.
This is not Q&A.
Your original agenda said questions and
Moderator, you
comments.
need to learn
Okay,
the
all
job.
right.
It's public comment.
Never mind. If you would not like to answer, I understand.
So I'm going to talk about who that lady is after this, but go ahead.
Because you don't want to answer to anybody.
Hello.
Because you feel like you don't report to nobody when it concerns your decisions and behavior. Refuse to play your game. And even though you have trustees and administrators who support your obnoxious actions.
Oh, that's bad.
And trust me, their day is coming as well.
Their day is coming as well. Play the clip on Keith Freeman.
Several high-level officials in South Suburban Dalton facing a rush of lawsuits and investigations. Federal prosecutors accuse Keith Freeman of making false statements in his bankruptcy petition. Freeman currently serves as village administrator and as municipality manager of Thornton Township.
There has been several times that we have gone back and forth and we have talked about being able to get past all of this.
The indictment alleges that Freeman made several false statements and omissions in the bankruptcy petition filed in January. It says he knowingly underreported income he derived from his employment, as well as fees he received from his private consulting business. Freeman has not been arraigned, and the village declined to comment.
As you see, Keith Freeman's day has come. Then play Andrew Holmes.
Andrew Holmes has been a familiar face in Chicago for years, well known for his work as a community activist helping crime victims and police. But now Holmes is being accused of a crime himself, sexual assault, in a civil lawsuit filed by a former employee of the village of Dalton and a Dalton police officer. In addition to his work as a community activist, Holmes serves as a trustee for the village of Dalton. The civil lawsuit against the village of Dalton, Thornton Township, Tiffany Henyard, and Holmes himself alleges that Holmes sexually assaulted a Dalton village employee who we're not naming because of the nature of the alleged crime.
So 2 of those people's days have already come. So he's actually right. He's spitting facts. Let's get back to it.
We will not support your intentional splurging hate to destroy Dalton. We will not support your efforts to subvert democracy in that village. And we will not support your scandalous conduct as the mayor of Dalton that used the police as a Gestapo unit.
Using the police as a Gestapo unit. Yeah, she does that too.
You out of all people as a black woman should know better. The people of this township stand in solidarity with our fellow township residents of Dalton.
Thank you.
You have done nothing to build a true relationship with the residents. All you have done was feed your ego. Proverbs 16:18 states that pride comes before destruction. Arrogant spirit before a fall. And what you witnessed last Monday was a
Look. She's smirking. Look at her. She's laughing. This MNFer is laughing. You see that? With all that makeup on. Huh. You think it's funny when your ass is working at Taco Bell next year?
sign of things to come.
Hello. Come on.
Relationship breed rebellion. And before any former or current employees of this township come up here and talk about me, just let them know that I was hired here without a criminal record.
Unlike Tiffany Henyard, put the prison photo up there. The jail photo, that was her. Yeah,
Justice for Christopher Moore, justice for Tavares Davis, and justice for Alexis Wilson.
Shout out to the brother. So wait a minute, let's go back to the white lady, Stephanie Wiedemann. Stephanie Wiedemann was fired by Tiffany Henyard in Thornton Township. And she even gave an interview on Hannibal is Hungry when she said this.
Describe that situation when she finally said, you know, this is not going to work out and you had to leave.
We had a meeting. In that meeting, I lightly briefed her on, you know, what was kind of in the making and what the prior administration had been working on. And then in that conversation, she just kind of sat back and she said, you know, you're not part of my team and I don't trust you. So you're obviously not going to have this job anymore. So which job do you want?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is not nice. But anyways, I'm glad these people are getting their get back, guys. It's very interesting. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shay D Jackson back at it again with another episode here of Fair Use. I'm out.